Welcome to Frederick at its best. I'm Frederick County Executive Jan Gardner. Today we're gathered to recognize two of the many exceptional Frederick County Public School employees who work tirelessly each and every day to make our school system one of the best in the state of Maryland and even in our nation. First, I want to take a moment to personally thank all of the teachers, administrators, and support staff who do an excellent job for our students each and every day and provide a high-quality educational program. Many of these hardworking teachers and staff will never be recognized formally with an awards program like this, but their contributions are truly essential to making sure our schools are successful and that our students achieve their dreams. With a school system of over 42,000 students and more than 5,000 employees, Frederick County Public Schools is one of Frederick County's largest employers. The responsibility of providing exceptional public education is something that I personally take very seriously and value. I wanted the best education for my own children when they were small, and that's what I want for all of our community's children. Without a doubt, ensuring our future prosperity really rests on having the best public schools. Now, in Frederick County, we're fortunate because our community does love our schools. And our schools are an important part of our rich history and our bright future. So today I'm pleased to recognize two special award winners. So first I want to recognize Mr. Timothy Snyder, who's here to my right, your left on the screen. Tim is the 2018-2019 Frederick County Public School Teacher of the Year. Mr. Snyder is the Creative and Visual Arts teacher at Urbana Middle School. And I want to say that the process of becoming a Teacher of the Year is actually quite long. Each school in Frederick County will nominate their own nominee from their school. So with over 65 nominees, there's multiple rounds of reviews. And then finally, one person is selected to represent Frederick County as the Frederick County Teacher of the Year. And of course, this year, that person is Mr. Timothy Snyder. Now, I would like to present him with a certificate of recognition on behalf of the county, and I'd like to read it to you. As the Creative and Visual Arts teacher at Urbana Middle School, you teach your students that they are most successful when they maintain a growth mindset. You encourage your students to explore their creative ideas and artistic expression, while taking risks and learning from their mistakes. You demonstrate to your students that their efforts to try and the diversity of their ideas and skills are what makes them unique and creates a positive and healthy school environment. Students receive a personalized learning experience and foster connection outside the classroom based on their interests. As a graduate of Governor Thomas Johnson High School, in between two of my adult children, you are committed to Frederick County and a wide variety of school and community leadership positions, such as serving as a teacher mentor, being on the Continuous Improvement and Educator Effectiveness Academy teams, and serving as the Urbana High School cross-country and track and field head coach. You really don't have a whole lot of free time, do you? So on behalf of the citizens of Frederick County, I want to congratulate you on your award as the Frederick County Teacher of the Year for 2018 and 19. I want to commend you and thank you for your contributions to our students, to the teaching profession, and for helping to shape a bright future for Frederick County. And so I want to present this to you, and I'd certainly like to ask you if you would like to say a few words.
It really is an honor to represent Frederick County Public Schools. This is the county I grew up in, and to be a student in this county and go through the system and now be back as a teacher doing what I love to do day in and day out, teach, coach, and mentor other teachers on a daily basis. To combine those three passions in my daily life, it really is an honor, and I love to be here doing what I love day in and day out.
Well, thank you and congratulations. I think it's really wonderful to be selected as a relatively young teacher to provide so much leadership in your school and in the whole school system.
Thank you so much.
So also joining me today is somebody you may recognize, Tracy Hilliard. She is the principal of Centerville Elementary School, which has been recognized as a National Blue Ribbon School. We're proud that Mrs. Hilliard was named the 2018 National Distinguished Principal for the state of Maryland. This award, which started in 1984, recognizes excellence in elementary and middle school level principals. Mrs. Hilliard was honored as a distinguished principal again, for the entire state of Maryland. And that's a pretty fabulous accomplishment. Mrs. Hilliard makes all of us, Frederick County, proud. So again, for Mrs. Hilliard, I'd like to present a certificate of recognition, which I'd like to read. As the principal of Centerville Elementary School, you are committed to high standards for instruction, student achievement, character, and the school climate for students, family, and staff. And we have to say that she's also managed a very large student population in her school. You are an exceptional leader who listens and values interactions with your students and their families, and you foster a sense of cooperation between the school and the greater community. The entire school benefits from your high expectations and a focus on achievement that is part of the school culture and has helped to make your school a National Blue Ribbon school. Your colleagues describe you as a risk taker, stating that you encourage staff to explore new ideas to reach and motivate students and expand their opportunities for teacher leadership and professional development. And certainly the principal always sets the tone for the entire school. The National Distinguished Principals Program was established on the idea that the principal was responsible for developing the character of the school's program by working through the staff and with the school community to develop a lifelong love of learning in students and to serve as a model for others in the field of education. Your commitment to these ideals is evident. On behalf of the citizens of Frederick County, I commend you for your contributions to our community, to our students, and I congratulate you on being named the 2018 National Distinguished Principal for the state of Maryland.
Great.
Thank you. And would you like to say a few words?
Well, first I have to say that it's great to represent all the exceptional administrators of Frederick County Public Schools. I'm just one of many that was recognized. Any administrator could be standing here today based on the excellence that they all demonstrate at their buildings each day. I learned from each of them, I learned with them, and it's such a process. And certainly give kudos to Dr. Albin for that. Wonderful examples she shows for all of us of being exceptional leaders in our building. And I would also like to say thank you to my director, who's always there to help guide me, Mr. Mark Pritz. And just my assistant principal is here with me today. Wanted to say thank you to her as well. And we do have our other assistant principal covering the building, so we are covered. But just to say thank you, certainly in being able to represent Frederick County Public Schools and be that leader. But as I said again, it could be any Frederick County Public School administrator here in this position because we all are excellent every single day.
All right. With that, I would like to ask Dr. Albin, our superintendent of schools, if she'd like to say a few words.
Well, first I want to thank you, County Executive Gardner, because it means a lot to have you take the time to note how proud we are of the accomplishments of these two people. As you indicated earlier, we have an outstanding school system, and that is because of the people who serve in that school system, and you have two stellar examples here today. It is going to be absolutely a joy to be able to work with Mr. Snyder this year as he goes to many events and activities representing Frederick County Public Schools, and you can really tell a lot about a teacher when you watch how students respond and interact. And he has touched the hearts of every student at Urbana Middle School as well as the students he coaches, and you can see that, but you can also feel that when you are around him and his students. So I know he is going to be an outstanding representative of our school system and look forward to many other events coming his way. Tracy has been a stellar leader for many years in Frederick County Public Schools and has served in many different roles. And again, she brings incredible skill and talent, but she brings the power of relationships and motivating people and inspiring people. And I think that's one of the things that absolutely sets her apart. And while she's very humble to say that any person could be standing here, there's a reason she's standing here, and we all recognize it, and we thank her so much for her service. And again, we value the fact that you take the time to acknowledge the hard work that these individuals bring, because it is people that make the difference. And I did forget to mention, Tracy also is an incredible leader in the community, a lot of community service. And that's another thing that's special about Frederick County Public Schools. We are a cornerstone of this community, and our interactions with the community and folks like Tracy and Tim make a huge difference. So thank you, thank them, and I just get the pleasure of walking around being really proud. So thank you for giving me that honor.
Thank you, Dr. Alban. And I too get the pleasure of just getting to meet you and to be Frederick County proud as well. And you know, I tell people that what we do in county government, and I think this is true for Frederick County Public Schools, is we really try to work every day to make life better for people. And the foundation of that is education and making sure that people have the opportunity to achieve whatever they set out to do. And we know that through hard work and that opportunity for a good education, that our students, our families, and our entire community have that bright future. So I have to say I thank you for what you do. And sometimes it really comes down to what you do for just one person, one student, and it's really one student at a time. And I think every successful adult will always be able to go back and say that there was a teacher or two or three who really made a difference in their lives and really helped them to be successful adults. So again, on behalf of the citizens of Frederick County, I want to thank and congratulate you, Mr. Snyder, and also our distinguished principal in the state, Mrs. Tracy Hilliard, for the excellent work that you do for our students, our schools, and our community every day. And so I do want to take a moment to acknowledge some of the other accomplishments in Frederick County Public Schools and give some credit to your coworkers and school teams for helping to achieve your accomplishments and your awards, because we know it is a team effort and we know that together everyone does achieve more. So I just want to mention a few other people who are award-winning Frederick County Public Schools staff members. Colby McCauley, who was named the Central Office Maintenance Employee of the Year. Robin Hemp from Tuscarora High, who is the School-Based Secretary of the Year. Donna Zoberer, and I'm sure I didn't pronounce that correctly, who is the Bus Assistants of the Year. Elizabeth Ziegler, who is the School-Based Food Service Employee of the Year, and she works at Waverly Elementary, another school with a lot of student population. Michael Moss, who is the Central Office Business Support Employee of the Year, and custodian Roy Baker from Oakdale Middle School, who is the School-Based Support Employee of the Year. And last but not least, the Central Office Support Employee of the Year, Cheryl Peters. So we want to congratulate all of them on their awards as well today. And I certainly know that there are probably many others in Frederick County Public Schools who are worthy of acknowledgement and award. But together, all of these outstanding and dedicated teachers and staff really do make Frederick County Public Schools great. Now, as the school year comes to an end, which will happen very soon, and summer recess begins, I want to remind everybody in the public that the students will be out there in the community, in our neighborhoods, and in our parks, so we want to make sure everyone has a safe and rejuvenating summer. I want to encourage everybody to continue to read all summer, and I want to remind any families needing assistance with meals for their students during the summer months when school is not in session, that breakfast and lunch is available for free to students age 18 and under at the following schools: Ballinger Creek Elementary, Frederick High School, Governor Thomas Johnson Middle School, Lincoln Elementary, Monocacy Elementary, Monocacy Middle School, Thurmont Elementary, Waverly Elementary, and Whittier Elementary. The times may vary, so if you're interested in taking advantage of this opportunity, you can call the Frederick County Public School Food and Nutrition Service at 301-644-5061. Children do not need to be enrolled in Frederick County Public Schools to participate. So thank you for joining me today to congratulate our outstanding awardees who work every day to make life better for our students, our families, and our future prosperity of our community. Thank you for joining us.